We're in week 6. Wow, week 6 already. What is up, everybody? How you doing? It is your boy, the big dog named Austin. I'm here for some predictions. Week 6. I don't know what my score is. I will get to it one of these days to determine how good or bad I'm doing. But before that, let's just get with the week 6 picks. Thursday night, let's start it off. The 49ers, who are a surprising 2-3 at this point. They are coming off a loss to the Arizona Cardinals, 24-23. They'll be traveling to Seattle to play the Seattle Seahawks, who they lost to the New York Giants 29-20. That was a pretty surprising one. They were actually getting ready to kick a field goal to go ahead. Blocked field goal, returned for a touchdown, 29-20. This one's in Seattle. The 49ers aren't playing very well. They're battling some injuries. Seahawks, I like it in Seattle. Despite the 49ers being favored by 3.5 points, I think the Seahawks get it done. Give me the Seahawks. And we've got some more football in London, 9:30 a.m. The London Jaguars take on the Chicago Bears. This is at the Chicago Bears. And yes, I know I said London Jaguars. They should be at this point. They play over there almost every year. The Bears are acting as the home team. They are favored by 2.5. They are coming off of a win against the Carolina Panthers, 36-10. All things were going right for the Chicago Bears last week. The Jaguars, I wouldn't say all things were going right for them. Offensively, it was. Defensively, they allowed 34 points. They ended up beating us, the Indianapolis Colts, 37-34. I'm gonna take the Chicago Bears in this one. I don't know how big of a crowd the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to draw, but I think the Bears are a better football team, and they're clicking. They're getting some mojo on their offense. Give me the Bears. An AFC South matchup again, back-to-back weeks for the Indianapolis Colts. They travel to Tennessee to take on the 1-3 Titans. The Titans are fresh off a bye. The Colts are fresh off of a loss to Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, 37-34. The Colts are 2-3. The Colts actually at this point are favored by 1 point, but they've got a laundry list of injuries, including more recently Michael Pittman Jr., who is expected to miss multiple weeks with back injury. The Titans aren't very good. They aren't very good. The Colts, it doesn't look like Anthony Richardson. He might not play. Jonathan Taylor is injured too. Man, I don't want to pick this game. Give me the Colts. The Arizona Cardinals take on the Green Bay Packers. The Packers coming off a win against the Rams, 24-19. The Packers are favored by 5 points in Lambeau. The Cardinals coming off of a surprising win against the San Francisco 49ers last week, 24-23. I don't think they get it done this week. Give me the Green Bay Packers. The Houston Texans, they might be one of the best teams in the league. They're 4-1. They're coming off a really good win against the Buffalo Bills, 23-20. A 59-yard kick by Ka'imi Fairbairn for the win. The Patriots, they're starting Drake May. They lost to Miami last week, 15-10. They're 1-4. I don't think that this is going to be a very close game. The Texans are favored by 7. Give me the Texans, but I don't think this is going to be a very close game. Maybe I'll be surprised, but I expect the Texans defense to get after Drake May. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to the New Orleans Saints. NFC South Division matchup. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off an overtime loss on Thursday night against the Atlanta Falcons, 36-30. The Saints coming off of a loss on Monday night against the Kansas City Chiefs, 26-13. Which of these teams is better rested? Probably the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers did not travel back to Tampa Bay. I think they went straight to New Orleans because of the hurricane. So they're not dealing with travel issues. I think the Buccaneers get it done in this one. The Cleveland Browns, who are one of the messiest teams in the league, at 1-4, who lost to Washington 34-13, and it appeared that Deshaun Watson just gave up, just walked off the field. I don't know. There was a whole situation with too many men in the huddle, this, that, and the other. The Browns are a mess. They travel to Philadelphia to take on an Eagles team fresh off a bye week. I don't think this one's going to be close. Give me Philadelphia. The Commanders, 4-1. Very, very surprising quarterback in Jayden Daniels, who has entered early MVP talks, certainly Rookie of the Year. He is having one hell of a season. He is like red hot. And they beat the Cleveland Browns, as I mentioned previously, 34-13. The Baltimore Ravens are pretty hot too. They're 3-2. They're coming off of a win against the Cincinnati Bengals, 41-38 in a classic game in Cincinnati. This one's really good. Okay, a lot of people are upset that this is at 1 o'clock and this is not the Sunday night game. The Sunday night game is not very good. People want this flexed out. I don't think it's going to happen. But this one's really good, though. The Ravens have a lot of experience on defense. I think that the Ravens come out on top, but the Commanders are going to keep it close. The Ravens are actually favored by 6.5. I think that's a little too high. But I am going to pick the Ravens in this one. Starting the afternoon slate, or the 4 o'clock slate, the Chargers at 2-2, fresh off a bye, take on the Denver Broncos in Denver. The Denver Broncos, don't look now, but they might be a little bit hot. Sean Payton, he's got the boys going. They beat the the Las Vegas Raiders, 34-18. Actually led to the benching of Gardner Minshew. And now Aiden O'Connell will take over the starting job for the Raiders. Give me the Chargers. Chargers favored by 3, fresh off a bye. I feel like that'll be a big deal. Getting some mojo with the new coach, quarterback. Give me the Chargers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, after coming off a loss at 1 a.m. to the Dallas Cowboys 20-17. In the final seconds of that one, they're 3-2. They will travel to Las Vegas to play the Raiders, who are 2-3. As I mentioned previously, Gardner Minshew was benched. Aiden O'Connell will take his place. I think either way, the Steelers win this one. Give me the Steelers. Sunday at 4:25, the Lions at 3-1 will travel to the Dallas Cowboys, who are 3-2. I think this one, like last year or whatever year that was, where the 2-point conversion got called back or whatever, I don't remember exactly what happened. This is going to be a good game. This is in Dallas. The Lions coming off of a bye. I feel like that'll be a big deal. Give me the Detroit Lions. They are favored by 3 on the road. I think they cover. I think it'll probably be about a 7-point game. Give me the Lions. I've been pretty high on this team because I like Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, it took him a little bit to get to where he is now, but he is balling right now. The Atlanta Falcons look really good. They take on the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers have only won 1 football game this year. I didn't think the Carolina Panthers were going to win too many football games to begin with. After the season started, I legitimately thought they might not win a game. Obviously, I was wrong about that part, but they lost to the Chicago Bears 36-10. As I mentioned, the Falcons, they won a thriller against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 36-30 on Thursday night last week. They've had a little extra rest. Give me the Falcons in a blowout against the Panthers. Sunday night. Now, this game, to me, I know it's the NFL, but this game to me sucks. Okay? You got the Cincinnati Bengals, who are 1-4, against the Giants in New York, who are 2-3. Okay? I don't know how the Giants did it, but they beat the Seattle Seahawks. Okay? I don't know how they did it. The Bengals, they lost to Baltimore after a rookie holder was put in a very tough spot. I hope this game gets flexed, but I don't think it'll happen. I mean, week 6 starts tonight, so this game's not getting flexed. So this game is the Sunday night game. With that being said, I do think the Bengals win. They are actually favored by 3.5, so Vegas thinks they win too. The final game of the week, the Buffalo Bills, 3-2, travel to the New York Jets, 2-3. A lot of drama, honestly, surrounding both of these teams. Okay, you had the Bills, who had a crushing loss against the Houston Texans, a game which Josh Allen was clearly concussed and just came back in the game. Then you've got the New York Jets, who've had injury issues with the quarterback. He's had multiple injuries. You fire the head coach, and there's been a lot of drama around the Jets to begin the season before the coach was fired. A lot of people and a lot of media experts like to give the interim coach bump. It's called the interim coach bump. It's like guys get fired up and they're ready to go and they're juiced and they're going to win. They're going to win. I don't think this happens in this scenario. This is in New York. Buffalo is actually in New York. Technically, Buffalo is the only New York team because the other two teams play in New Jersey. Anyway, give me the Bills. But that's it. The bye week teams. You've got the Kansas City Chiefs, the Rams, the Vikings, the Miami Dolphins. All those teams are on bye, so we won't see those. Two of those teams are actually 5-0, the Chiefs and the Vikings. But that's it. That's my Week 6 picks. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys disagree with my picks, which I'm sure a lot of you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Let me have it down there. I can handle it. I'm the big dog named Austin. Go Colts.